got my bitch, I ain't even gonna bed. All I do is hit, I don't even care if I said that BB on my shit. Yeah, the love so bad, but I ain't cuffin' bitch. I want my lean, I want God, but I want my seat.
All right, everybody, welcome to IRP, Indianapolis Raceway Park, here in the Asylum Click Truck Series at the Back in the Game podcast 150 in the Relentless Racing League. Tonight we have 150 laps here at IRP. It's going to be, I think it was a 67 lap fuel run. Don't quote me on that. But as we get going here, it's going to be Mark Parkhurst setting the pole right now with a 21:58, followed by Toll Owen, 600s behind. Never mind, Joey Burchett will set a new pole with 21:51. Everybody's having a good night tonight. It was a good Tuesday night. We had Xfinity at Pocono yesterday, and have IRP today in the trucks, and then tomorrow will be at Cup at the Pocono. I think Thursday, ARCA is at Daytona. So it'll be an interesting week here. Watching Joe Robert do his qualifying run. Ran a 10th slower that first lap, coming around to his second lap complete. Will gain about half a tenth, so he will be starting second. William Cameron now going for his, I think, second lap. Oh, we got 10 seconds to do it. William Cameron will start 9th. Sam Leota will start 15th. As we wind up qualifying here, go ahead into our grid. All right, starting on the pole will be Joey Burchett. On his outside will be Joe Robert. Row 2, we will have Mark Parkhurst and Toll Owen. Row 3, Kevin Stein and Michael Ball. Row 4, Todd Chase Jr. and Preeta Chesimut. Row 5, William Cameron and Joe Barra. Row 6, Andrew Miller and William Kinder. Row 7, David Farnan and Mark Starvils. Row 8, Sam Leota and Justin Carrazza. Row 9 will be Tom Shackelford and Roy Grande. Row 10, Bobby and Bo Dinger. Row 11, Sean and Zach. And then row 14 will be, no, 13? 12. Row 12 will be Adam Chapman and Elijah Barimi. And then Tony Frey and Chad Wiggins will start the back. And Pate Albin will start at the rear. Jeremiah is not in this race. IRP. I can't remember who told me the fuel run. I'll have to go back into the chat and look at it. But as we get ready to go here, chat. Justin told me roughly 67 laps, so this is at least a 2-stop race. If I did my math right. Yeah, 2-stop race here tonight. So 21 seconds for the fastest, so I'm going to do an average about 23 seconds a lap. 23... So roughly about an hour if this thing goes green. But I have my reserves, but this will be an interesting race here at the short track. We had last week at Kansas, and that was an interesting race. And then there's Dover. So I think it might be like a repeat of Dover, because they had Daytona, Dover, Kansas, and then IRP. So they basically had super speedway, short track, intermediate, short track. Then we have an off week next week, and then we'll be back at Rockingham for another short track, intermediate. Going off the starting line, Joey Burchett there in that trackside racing car. Going to be starting on the inside of the 18 of the advantage species of Joe Robert. Are they going to delay the green? I wonder if they will, because it's such a short track. Gonna delay it? I don't think they will. Yes, they do. Yeah, it's a 2 degree. That's right. It's gonna be a 2 degree start. That's right. It's so small. They're gonna do a 2 degree start. Ooh, yellow. All right, they're rolling for 3 again. They're all stacked up and ready to go. Coming down the backstretch right now. Oh, they delayed the green, so this is gonna, they had to do another yellow. Okay. This will be the start of the race. 148 laps, I guess. Joe Burchett, Joe Robert. Short track domination. And away we go. Green flag is out. As they both get an equal launch. Joe Robert on the high side, though, is able to get that run. The low side looks like Joey Burchett might have the room. Is it the low line or high line track there? You see the 909 of Toll Owen on the outside. Joe Robert just a little bit clipped into the wall out of turn 2. He's going to try to do a little roller, I think, out of turn 4. 23 snacks up single file. 3 wide racing in the back with Sam Leota getting a little loose out of turn 4. All right, now I think everybody's just having a little trouble with that backstretch coming around turn 2. As these two are still going to go at it for the lead. Joey Burchett not able to get... Oh, 22, Joe Ibarra sideways out of turn 4. Oh, big parking lot. Oh, boy. All right. That is our first wreck of the night. All right, let's back it up here. I know I saw the 22 around. I need a chopper view. Netcode? That has to be netcode. Like I said, it was like Ibarra was rubbing the 48. That was netcode. Ibarra gets spun around, or gets loose around. I think that's the 44? No. The 40 car of Andrew Miller there. And then basically a big stack up 27, 13, 8 car. I think that's the 29, the 4, the 81, and I'm not sure who else that is there. Let's say 28. Yep, 28. Tom Shackelford. The 16 of Elijah Bramy, able to get through there, barely unscathed as Chad Wiggins and Tony Frey have to basically stop on the track. Unfortunate. It's on lap 3. As pit road is a busy place. Pate Albin, Joe Ibarra, Angel Miller, Mark Starville, Sam Leota, Tom Shackelford, Adam Chapman, Bo Dinger, David Farnan, and Justin Karatzes. It says, I don't know how to say. Elijah Bramy and Roy Grande come in this time as well. What's their... I gotta look this up real fast, I'm sorry. So, 48-second pace lap. Might be here a while. That's the 29 of Bo Dinger there in that Mobile 1 down low. I thought he would have made it out in time. I guess not. He's going to have to fall back to the pack. He'll be another lap down as Mark Starville is leading the pit road as everybody else is staying in. Joe Burchett and Joe Roberts still leading this race. I think Bo Dinger may get the free pass. We'll see here soon. Nope, he will have to fall to the back of the pack again as iRacing does its own black box sorting out. This might be a little bit of a rough one, fellas. It's looking good there. It's looking real good there until I look up and I see, uh-oh. So pit lap, or the pit stint is about 65-ish. We'll say 65-ish laps. 65, you can go to at least lap 65. But if you pit at lap, I don't know, 50, you can stay out till lap 120, and then you can have a 30-lap run to the finish. The problem is, you will definitely go a lap down if you make a green flag stop, or you will have to, you'll be 2 laps down. I don't know. We'll have to see once green flag pit stops cycle out. Pace car lights is off. We will go back green flag racing here in a moment. The pace car pulls off. So pit entry is right there. As the 09 is blinking a little bit. The 41 on the outside will lead us back to the green flag. Green flag is out. 41 gets a good launch there. Joe Robert following suit. Tolo and get a little bit loose out of the front stretch. Maybe spun his tires a little bit. Michael Ball, that 38 machine, is trying to guesstimate. Ooh boy, the 23 gets a little bit loose, trying to gauge where that 09 is going to be. Give me a turn 4 cam. Do another lap. 23. Trying to hold 3rd place right now. A little further back, you got in the 9-12 of Chad Wiggins trying to hold off the, I think that's the 40, or the 9 of Todd Chase Jr. for 8th. Side by side at a turn 4. Joey Richette. No, that's Prita. Prita Chisholm sitting there in the 42 car in the Vendetta Sim Sports. I am sorry. Is trying to pull away from these guys as the 6 Tony Frey is trying to look underneath the inside of the 48 of William Cameron. A bit farther back right now. This is a Bo Dinger is a lap down around the 8 and the 27 to the 8. See, they lap these people. Yeah, the 29 looking low on the inside of the number 9 car, or number 8 car, as the 8 car is going to be able to get past him. Back up in front, Joey Burchett sitting almost a full second ahead of Joe Robert. Might be burning up a little too much though, who knows. So 912 of Chad Wiggins got cleared by the 48. Now he's battling the the number 6 car, the 906 car, Tony Frey. There, as you see the 81 of David Farner come back on the track. Pretty much only side-by-side racing right now is between the 29 and the 4. Now the 44 of Adam Chapman just hanging out behind us. This as the Tom Shuckford, the 28 car, comes loose out of turn 4 and hits the wall head on. Yellow flag is out on lap 14. Going to the 3, cooking it. See what happens here. Oh, he might have just got back into the throttle too much. Little love tap to the wall. Shouldn't be damage. That 1 second lead that Joey Burchett had on Joe Robert, pretty much gone. So we're going to have, let's see, anybody going to pit this time? Joe Barra went to the pits. 8 of Warwick Garnett Jr., the 40 of Andrew Miller, 4 of Sam Lee Oda, and the 13 car was already in the pits. So only those 4 will come in this time by. So 27 drivers, or sorry, 24 drivers. That actually started. 24 drivers. And the last one on lead lap is in 17th, so already a tough race to stay on the lead lap for. We are coming around to lap 17 of 150. Do that. Alright. Race car lights is on, so is there a 3 is it going to be a 3 laps of caution at about 48 seconds? I think so. Alright, still 2 to go this time by this. The 09 still having internet issues. It might just be a hardware issue. That or it's still having, Total still having problems with the. I don't know if they were on the East Coast or not. They're during the hurricane season. All right, and as we go, I wanted to go at this time by Joey Burchett. No, pace car lights are still on. Are we not 1 to go? How many laps of caution are there? Damn. So there's what, 4 laps of caution? Is anybody in chat tonight? Conley, Head Kick Hero. Are you a driver or are you just that Jeremiah Veal knows him? Greedy, I know you're here. Okay, so the pace car lights are now off. So now we'll be wanting to go. I think we had, what, 5 laps of caution? The 28 car got loose out of turn 4 and just I think he overtook a little bit. Left tapped the wall. Caution. We're back into caution. And we're about to go green flag racing once again. And away we go. Oh, the 81 had to jump low on the restart. Did he miss a shift or something? We will not know. 41 getting the good jump there. Able to get the launch that he wanted. The 38 looking on the outside of the 23. But he had a turn 2. Seems to have made it. 41 trying to get his advantage back from the 18 car. As 23 and the 38 are still side by side as we enter turn 1. They door bang. 38 of Michael Ball slid up high. A little bit of loosey-goosey there. 38 still side by side with the 23. Rolling to turn 3 for lap 22. Inside line is definitely killing on the entry speed, but the 20 or the outside line has the high exit speed. As the 42 of Prita Chesimut looking there, decides not to take his chance and goes low. Turn 2, 906 of Tony Frey there. You see the top of your screen, that blue Viagra car or truck. As the 42 thinks about going low on 38, decides not to, and pulls out of that run. 23 gets a little loose at the corner. Oh, the 65 sideways on the track as we have another turn 4 caution. Did I say he's a 65? I know that's not 65. Who is that? Who's the 65? I know I'm not the only one seeing that. Oh, Pate Albin. As we will have, I think that is the second caution that involved a turn 4 spin, as we will go back and look at the replay fest. You're on turn 3, still kicking it a little bit. Going to a cockpit view. Trying to manage that line, gets a little loose, gasses it up, and just gets loose. And it basically did the same thing as the 28 did, just love tap the wall. I don't think it'll have too much damage. Joey Burchett's still leading this race. And while we wait, dude, just tell me just post 20. Yes, I do. It shows position 20. I don't like doing it that low. I'll try something. As we go under caution again, we will be right back here on the Southern Broadcast Race Network.
I ain't even gonna bed. All I do is hit. I only care if I said that BB on my shit. Yeah, that love her so bad, but I ain't cuffing bitch. I want Molly, I want Gaba, I want Rossi.
And all right, we are back here at the Back in the Game podcast 150, the Asylum Click Truck Series here, as you saw there. Had a little bit of an ad there, a new ad from the Asylum Click. Thank you, Zach, for getting that to me. That clip is amazing, and props to whoever made it. Hey, Zach in the chat, everybody. Ignore 27 or 25th, 26th, and 27th. They did not even grid. The bottom two are the truck admins, and I think Bobby is just showing out the toll. Pace car lights are off. We are 1 to green this time by. Coming around to the lap. This will be lap 29. Here in the Back in the Game podcast, 150. Pace car pulls off into the pits. Joey Burchett gets the outside once again. Seems like we have the outside on the ski here. Alright, another front stretch. Away we go. Green flag is out. Joey Burchett always getting a good launch here at IRP. 18 to Joe Robert. Had a little bit falling behind. 38 on his side. Oh, the 41 gets loose or checks up or something. They caught him real quick out of turn 1. Could be wrong there. As the 18 gets up to the 41, the 41's going to cut. He's going to cut the 41 a break. Just has not to go low. 23 to the inside of the 38 as he makes moves. 38 gets past him though. That corner run. The 42 there in the 9-12. Those two going at it. For, I think that is 6th. The main show, I feel like, is going to be between Joey and Joe, Michael Ball, Mark Parkhurst, and then back in the back, it's going to be the 35 as the 30 or the 27 gets loose out of turn 2. Keep it straight. Oh, boy. That is horrible timing for me. I may or may not have. Yeah, whatever. All right, caution number 4, lap 32. This is the wreck that happened. It's racing. I think that's the 40 to his outside pretty hard. I don't know if he missed his turn-in point or. I think he just missed his turn-in point. Go ahead and do a far chase. Oh yeah, he just completely missed his turning point and then turned his last second and locked him up. Looks like trying to stop him. The 27 slid up, give the 8 a little bit of a nose rub, and the 29 barely gets into him. That might have been netcode. This 27 has a little bit of damage there in that rear. You can see. The 27 going to go into pits. The 40 of Angel Miller, the 8 of Ward Grande, and the 29 of Bo Dinger. Toll Owen coming in as well. Adam Chapman. Mark Starbles. 27 car. Once again, an unfortunate timing. There as the 20... Who is that? 35? 28? A 28 makes his rounds to go around to get the lucky dog spot, as that will put him... Let's see, where is he? On 1 lap down. So this weekend, IRL, speaking for racing, this weekend is Homestead? Who y'all got for winning IRL Homestead in the Cup Series? I'm going to go with C. Bell after his soul-crushing second place finish this last weekend at Vegas. Right. Get the 8 car might take the way if you around. What's Roy Grande up to? Is there 2 wave rounds? I'm confused. What happened to Roy? Why is Roy in the front? That's one of those short track mess ups that iRacing has with their caution system. Either he'll have to drop back or something, because right now the 8 car is sitting in 18th place, 1 lap down. Is he going to take a waiver on it? I mean, nobody, they didn't go into the pits. So why is it... That's odd. Why is it showing him in front of the leaders? If he didn't pit, is he gonna, oh, he might get the wave around because he might have gotten trapped a lap down, I'm guessing. Yep, 1 to green this time by. Yep, he got stuck behind the pace car. That's what happened. These short tracks are pretty hard to guesstimate with a lap car. Pretty much gotta stay up close to the leaders if you want to stay on the lead lap. Chet once again taking the outside. This is top 4. Have shown they have what it takes. Can they hang on this long though? 37 lap coming to lap 37. Away we go. 41 always getting a good launch here. The outside line is dominant on restarts. 18 follows suit and slides in front of the 23. 38 goes low on the 23. As they go side by side, the 18 making a move on the backstretch, not able to get the speed that he wanted. He's going to dive it into turn 3, forcing the 41 to give up the preferred line for himself, I guess. 18 side by side with the 41 coming out of turn 4. These two are just going at it, and I'm here for it. 42 loose into the wall. So is the 48 loose into the wall. They keep rolling. We're still green here. The 3, you sit there, you see the 9 car, Todd Chase Jr. and the 6 car of Tony Frey had a little bit of a clinch moment there. Back up in front, Joey Burchett and Joe Roberts still going at it for the lead here as they're starting to pull away very slowly, but they are. Right now sitting about 2 tenths away from each other. Coming to lap 40. Yellow flag is out. It's Adam Chapman. They're in that 44 machine. This is a wreck that involved Adam Chapman. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 44 got in the gas a little too much, it seems like, and got around once again, nose kissed the wall. Got a little bit of a uh-oh moment from the 22s. The 22 tried to avoid him while not wrecking himself. All right, takers down pit lane will be the 912, the 7 car, the 6 car, the 4 car, the 22, and the 29. Cole Owen. Going at issues, it seems. With that pit lane again. Lap 42 on the 5th caution. Hey Zach, if you're listening, do you know how many laps of caution it is, or how many laps it is per caution? There you see the 81 going high around the field. We're going to take the lucky dog. So I'm going to do a little bit of racing. You looky. So the caution came out on lap 40. Right now we're on lap 43. So minus that lap, because 40 had to come around to the pace car. So lap 41 will count from there to see how many laps there is of caution. Right now, looking like it may be at least 4. Go ahead and look through some paint schemes real fast. Right now we're on board with the 23 car of Mark Parkhurst, 38 of Michael Ball, 48 of William Cameron, 9 of Todd Chase Jr., and the 42 of Peter Chesimett. The 40 of Andrew. Ooh, that's a good one. What does that say in the front? Wing night at Thursdays at the buffet. I like that one. I like it reminds me of like a Smokey and the Bandit vibe. but I'm gonna be honest, Joey Rachet takes the cake. I love the black to the baby blue, like the teal-ish blue, the light blue, combined with his pink purple numbers and the black fading there. You see right below the number 42 or 41. Definitely my favorite paint scheme. Gonna have at least another lap of caution as we go 1 to green this time by. So that puts us at 5 laps of caution. Yowza. And they ran a 48-second lap, that one. So about 48 seconds a lap, 5 laps. So that's close to about 4-ish minutes under caution. 41 on the outside, 18 on the inside. Once again here at IRP. Coming out of turn 4. A little bit of a slinky effect here going on with that 65 car. And Joey Rachet takes the launch again. The 38 on the this time on the outside of the 23. 18 is there trying to get in behind the 41, trying to hold him off. 30 gets a little bit loose, I think, there at a turn 2. 23 goes up high. The 48 coming in close. Side-by-side action with the 42 Preeta Chesimont and the 40 Andrew Miller. Coming out of turn 2 again, Preeta Chesimont. A little bit loose, I can go high. Behind them is the 7 of Kevin Stein and Pate Albin on the 65. Pate Albin right now is plus 15 from where he started in 27th. That's in 13th. Joey Rachet and Joe Robert back here in the front. Making this thing go. Coming around to lap 49 here in just a moment. As these two get a little bit of a squabble, there is the 40 car you saw at the top of your screen get a little bit loose at a turn 4. Yellow flag is out. Pate Albin in the 65 car. Oh, and the 29 of Bo Dinger involved in that as well. And this is at a turn 2. Turn 4. Oh no. He got tight. Real tight, I think. Nowhere for the 29 to go. Tried to want to go low around him. Got a little bit of a bump there from the 16, I think that was. 16, yep, 16 of Elijah Barimi. Gets around, collects the 28 car. He was just trying to make it through there. Unfortunate day for both these drivers. All 3 of these drivers. As we go back under caution, Joey Rachet and Joe Robert will come in. Or no, yeah, Michael Ball follows suit. William Cameron, Roy Grande Jr., Adam Chapman, Bo Dinger, Joel Owen. So right now, your race leader is Mark Parkhurst. All right, Mark Parkhurst leading the race right now. Todd Chase there in that 9 car. Don't sleep on him. He's plus 5 right now after starting 7th. So far, biggest mover right now will be Tony Frey sitting 7th after starting. I think the number would be 25th. Aging in EOL, but starting 25th. Tony Frey sitting 7th right now, plus 18 on the stack. Hello. We're going to do some more paint scheme checks real fast. Going to start back here with the 42 is pretty cool. Kevin Stein there in the number 7 with the chrome Yeti and the numbered logo. Not bad. The 4 of the MasterCard Pennzoil Chevrolet of Sam Leota. The Viagra I'm not going to show the back. And the number 6, Tony Frey. 22, Nesquik of Joe Ibarra. The 912 of Chad Wiggins. Always rocking a cool paint scheme. 35 car. I'll find him real fast. 35 car of William Kinder goes a little with these guys by. Has a good fez tool there with the gradient you see there with the green and then the blue. Bodinger there with his Mobile 1 Chevrolet there. Got some damage, unfortunately. Right now, Mark Parkhurst leading the race. All right. One to go? Question mark? Yes, one to go this time by. Mark Parkhurst will take the outside as the 9 car at Todd Chase will hold the inside. Don't sleep there in that 42 car at Chesapeake. He knows how to put his pedal to the floor. As well as the 40 car of Andrew Miller. Both have been really good drivers. So's 23 and the 9. Mark Parkhurst was also one of my competitors last season in ARCA during Season 4 as the pace car pulls off. Mark Parkhurst will lead us to lap 55 here at IRP. At a turn 4. We are ready once again. Here we go. Lucas Oil. And away we go. 23, good launch. 42 follows suit. Good launch from both of them there. The 9 car had a little bit of a slow start there, it looks like, as the 23 immediately pulls away, getting a third of a second. The 42 and the 9 side by side right now. Coming around out of turn 4. 42 going to give up the room, though, as the 9 car presses on. A little further back here, going to have the 4 of Sam Leota going around trying to make a pass for 4th. Not able to get the job done, though, at a turn 2. Side-by-side racing with Joe Ibarra and Joe Robert, their teammates on Mirage SRR. 18 looking low on the 8, on the 22. Gets a little bit tight there. Has to let it almost towards his teammate, though. Good job keeping it off of him, Joe. As the 7 does a little switcheroo there on the 4 is Sam Leota looking on the inside out of turn 2. Turn 3, going to give him the inside. Does not try to block him as the 18 and Joe Robert there sitting. As the 38 and the 22 side by side. And turn 2 and 4 is just sending people who are on low, just sliding up the track. Oh, as I hear tire marks and tire screeching. What was that? I wasn't the only one that. Oh, Joey Burchett went off track. Ooh, boy. Happened there? Gonna watch the replay of the 41 car. I think he gets a little check up there from the 38. Go ahead and go to the far chase. No, that's netcode. I mean, they probably meant to contact the 41, expecting the 8 to go up higher. Up to the wall, and the 8's just there. 41 goes for a wild ride there. Hits the wall. And then before the pack is gone and come and gone, he went back on the track. That's what brought out the caution. As the 9 of Todd Chase Jr., the 44 of Adam Chapman, the 29 of Bodinger, Toll Owen coming in as well, and the 912 of Chad Wiggins will come in. Tom Shackelford as well. Lap 60. We are under caution. Going to do another ad break and we'll be right back here on the Southern Broadcast Racing Network. And all right, we are back. One to go. This time by with the 23 on the inside. Surprisingly, gonna try that low line as the 42 is gonna probably get the launch though. We'll see how a green flag restart will do here on the low line. I'm interested to see as we roll out of turn 4 actually. 42 kind of lagging behind a little bit, trying to watch the 23 as he goes into the restart. 23, oh, whoa, that's a launch and a half. As the 42 and the 40 go side by side right now. Poor Sam Liotta tried to get around him, but not able to do it there. Gonna slide up in front of the 7 car Kevin Stein as the 18 Joe Robert gets past. Side by side with the 40 of Andrew Miller. 4 and the 40. Both trying to duke it out for 5th as the 40 car is able, or 4th, turning as the 40 car gets around him as the 4 sends him into turn 3 a little low, little hot. 38 of Michael Ball lurking behind, waiting for his chance to strike. Coming out of turn 4. Looks like that's the 22 of Joe Abar and the 48 of William Cameron as the 40 of Andrew Miller into the wall there, as you saw. William Cameron giving Joe Abar a lot of room, trying not to force the issue. And I'll look through the field real fast. Takes a Tony Frey in the 8 car going at it for 10th. This will be a top 10 start, top 10 finish. 44 of Adam Chapman there lurking. As the 23, the 42, and the 18 pulling away from this pack that they have. 42 going lower than the 18, trying to go low on the 23, decides not to, slides up out of the corner. Yeah, Joe Robert is trying to get around this 42 as the 38 of Michael Ball getting around for Sam Liotta. The 7 trying to look as well as the 48 car there you see behind Sam Liotta. They're on the high side, that 4 truck. Get a little loose and let out. 38 will go to Michael Ball in 5th place. Yeah, Joe Robert and Prita Chesterman still going at it for 2nd. Joe Robert trying the high line, Prita on the low line. It's going to be interesting to see what they do here. Prita gets a little loose at the corner. 4, Sam Liotta does as well. Causes a little bit of a check up there from the rest of the field. The 7 car goes low on him. Trying to get the run out of the corner, just might not have it though. The outside is definitely king when it comes to the backstretch. Yeah, 7 looking low, 48 gonna go low as well. Man, turn 4 is a monster in these trucks. Somebody in the wall there, I'm not sure exactly who that was. The 44 of Adam Chapman maybe? The 6 of Tony Frey, I am not sure. Back up in front, Joe Robert giving a little bit of room to the 42 as they start to pull away from the car behind. The distance between 3rd and 4th is almost a 2nd and a 10th. Almost a 2nd and a quarter. They're starting to drive away from this field. As the 41 of our pole sitter, Joey Burchett, sitting back in 17th, trying to be patient and trying to make his way back through this field. Biggest mover so far right now will be the 44 of Adam Chapman there looking low on the 6 car. Who's pinging off the wall? I can hear it, just can't see it there, but you know what you can see? The 42 battling the 18 again for 2nd. Joe is is good at the short tracks. That I will give him. On the bumper of the 42, does not touch him, just lets him know, hey, I'm here. .42 goes up high as we are halfway through the race now here at IRP. 42 goes low on the 23, trying to make the pass, not able to complete it though. 18 still lurking behind as the gap between them and 4th is 2 full seconds. Man. almost 3 full seconds now. 18 going low in the 42, able to get the pass done. Will he have enough to clear him down the backstretch? I do not think so, as the 42 is still there. Joe Robert going to make it low on turn 3, slide up in front of him on the track, slide job almost. 42 goes low for the crossover, backs out of it, decides not to take it. Might have spun out if he did. Joe Robert made the pass for second. Right now, Prita Chesimant sitting third, sitting half a second back, slowly fading off. $18 looking on the inside of the 23 there, almost to his quarter panel. Not quite able to make the pass though. Going down the backstretch, these two are still going to go at it. Mark Parkhurst is just trying to run away. Run away as the Season 4 champion chases him down. Coming around out of turn 2, it looks like Joe Robert maybe conserving tires a little bit. Following the line of the 23, might be trying to take the air off his rear spoiler. A little bit of aero wars, I guess. There, back a little bit further, you saw Michael Ball holding off the 40 and the 7 car of Kevin Stein. These two are going at it for 4th. Who has it pitted? Okay, Mark Parkhurst and Prita Chesimant have not pitted yet. Oh, as the 40 car gets a little bit loose out of the corner. Andrew Miller, the 40 car, has not pitted in lap 48 as Joe Ibarra went off track. And, oh boy. Joe Ibarra went off track, and then I think that said Todd Chase Jr. wrecked. Caution number 8, I do believe. This is Todd Chase, Joe Ibarra, and the yellow Todd Chase in the white and black, and then Adam Chapman there in the purple, white, and black. Do another far chase. At turn 4, yeah, Barra gets loose. Oh, just collects the 9. And why did I say the 44 crashed? It had 9 of Chapman, or Todd Chase. Todd Chase. Hard to hit the wall. Tail strike. Oh. That may hurt him here in the future, but who knows? This pit road is a busy place. 18 of Joe Robert, 23 Mark Parkhurst, Prita Chesimant going as Michael Ball, Andrew Miller, Kevin Stein, Sam Lee Oda, Work on That Jr., Joey Burchett, Toll Owen, Joe Ibarra, Mark Starvels, Adam Chapman, Tony Frey, Bo Dinger, Chad Wiggins, Elijah Barimi, Tom Shackelford, William Kinder, and the 65 of Pate Albin. As William Cameron is also on pit road. Todd Chase as well. Mark Parkhurst and Joe Robert back to the lead. So lap 84, Parkhurst just pitted. Can he make it from here? No, he's going to be like 10 laps short. If he has cautions, he can make it on a tank of fuel. As you can see there on the pit stop strategy between the first and the third place car. You can make it if it keeps up the pace. Joe Robert going to try and cook his tires a little bit to try and get up there to the front. Who knows? Interesting to see what these two have in store for themselves, as Tony Frey is sitting plus 15 right now, starting 25th in 10th place. Following suit is Adam Chapman, plus 14 after starting 24th. as we will more than likely collect 1 degree this time by. Let's see if we can collect it. Yes, we do. 1 degree this time by as Mark Parkhurst will choose the outside. Alright, Mark Parkhurst, Joe Robert. Don't sleep on either two behind him, though. 42 of Prita Chesimont and 38 of Michael Ball. Those two have also been really consistent tonight. Andrew Miller as well. Alright, leading us out of turn 4. And once again, we go racing here at IRP. And green flag is out. 23 with another good launch there on the 18 car. Must have a little bit of a short shift there because he kind of bogged down a little bit. 38 on the outside of the 42. Going down the backstretch out of turn number 2. 4, Sam Leota gets loose. 7 gets a little loose too. 42 looking to the inside of the 38. Not able to get around to his quarter panel. Coming out of turn 4, 38 gets a little bit. Sam Leota gets loose again. 9 around. Todd Chase Jr. 360? Was that a 360? Yeah, out of the throttle too early. The 16 of Elijah Barimi. Able to go around him. Yeah. Not a bad 360 recovery, Todd. I don't know if you go back and watch this, but that was cool. As we go into caution, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I had to go tell Todd good job on his 360. He said it wasn't planned at all, but it's funny how it happened. Caution number, I think it's 9, as Joey Burchett goes in the pits this time by. I think so far the only taker for pit road again. Caution number 9. Lap number 90. Oh boy. So far, we have been going for just under 15 seconds under an hour. I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. I will say it again later, but thank you for watching. As we go out of turn 2. Mark Parkhurst looking strong all night. Parkhurst, Robert, Ball, Chesimont, Stein, Miller, Grande, Frey, Cameron, and Leota. Your top 10. Top 15 will round out with Adam Chapman, Bo Dinger, Pate Albin, Todd Chase, and Toll Owen in the pits this time. So, last in the lead lap out of 24 drivers will be 14th. So 10 drivers are 1 or more laps down. It'll be interesting to see what they got going on here. Out of turn 2, it looks like Parkhurst will choose the outside. You're on a restart. I feel like the outside is definitely the way to go. Alright, we're going to collect 1 to green. I think we will. Ooh, the 38 of Michael Ball having a little bit of a blink. Yeah, Parkhurst, Robert, front 2. Behind them is Chesapeake and Bald. Outside the inside. I've got my eye on the 7 car of Kevin Stein, though. Been consistent. Was consistent last season. Is consistent so far this season. Consistent? Consistent. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit of cold. Pace car's going to pull off. 23 is going to lead us back to the green flag. Here comes a lap 94. The Back in the Game podcast, 150 here at IRP. At a turn 4. Joe Robert there sitting on his inside. 38 having a little bit of lag spurt. 23 getting the launch to 18. A good recovery there. The 42 also as well. As the 18's going to slide up in front of the 42. 38 sitting on the inside of the 42 as well. Coming in at turn 2. 38's going to drop out a little bit as we go single file. 1 through 5. Reedy's trying to make that inside line work on the corner entry. Trying to get around the 18. That's the 7 car of Kevin Stein. Looking low on the 40 car. Not able to get the job done. Might slide up in front of the 6 car here. Yep, coming down the backstretch. So we'll slide up the 6 car into the wall. Light tap, nothing too dangerous. 8 car on the low side of the 6. We're at turn 4. It looks like 8 cars going to get a little bit of a loose. Going into turn 1 to 48 on the rear bumper of the 6 car. Let's off a little bit. The 4 is Sam Leota lurking behind. Sitting 10th right now. Up in front, Mark Parkhurst is about to get passed by the 18 of Joe Robert as Joe Robert gets the inside. Gets a little bit loose. That or gives him a room. One of the two. As the 23 gets ferociously loose. Has to let out the throttle to save the car. 42 looking low on the inside. Not able to quite get the job done. Joe Robert to the lead. Now Mark Parker is sitting second after leading most of the, if not all the laps. A 48 of William Cameron gets a loose out of 4. Good recovery by him. As the 44 looking on the inside of the 4. Go back and watch the 48 get loose out of 4 real fast. I know this is a race, but yeah, just overcooks a little bit. Doors the 8 a little bit. No harm, no foul. Coming out turn 2, the 23 is caught up to Joe again. 38 of Michael Ball behind him. Oh, he's lagging. Yep, he's blinking. 38 of Michael Ball trying to hold off these guys for 4th. While having, I think, internet issues. Joe Robert ending his position from the 23. 23 might have tapped him a little bit. So we're going to go with the left front cam there of the 18 car. Watch that 23 go low. Try to go low. Doesn't make it. Slides up the track at a 4. Resumes position. And has to fall up in front of the 42. He's trying that low line, but I think it might be just be, dude, ride the high line. Conserve your tires. We still have 49 laps to go here. Coming out of turn 4. Looks like 1, 2, 3 will be Joe Robert, Mark Parkhurst, and Preeta Chesapeake. Right now, farther back, first 2 wide racing is going to be between the 6 and the 8. Behind them is the 48 and the 4. Oh, 4, Sam Leota gets loose out of the backstretch. Able to recover the car, though. Good job to him, as the 8 car is still looking low on the 6 car. Coming out of 4, has to let out the throttle bit and catch the car as it tries to start the truck as it starts to go down the track a little bit. 8 and the 6 side by side at turn 2. 8 cleared the 6 as they might go. Nope, they don't go 3 wide. William Cameron does not send it 3 wide. 6 clear of the 8. Now he's not. The 8 goes up in the wall, pushes the 48. 6 into the wall. Keep it replay racing 3 wide in the back. Good recovery from this group of fellas. 48, the 8, 4, and the 6, as well as the 44 car, sorry. That's 22, and the 29. A little bit of a, I think it was a little bit of a tail rub there from the 8 car. 44 Simeona not trying to get up into them though. Side by side and a little bit farther back is 29 and the 22. Odinger and Joe Ibarra separate, respectively. Looking like these two are getting a little frisky. They're battling it out for 12th right now. Odinger looking low on the inside to Joe Ibarra. Hugs that apron though. He's got left front damage. Almost, gets a little into the left rear of Ibarra, it looked like. Ibarra into the wall on the outside. 22 able to clear the 29. Back in front, Joe Robert got around Mark Parkhurst. Now Mark Parkhurst still on the no, he was already in front of him. Still on the tail of the 18 car. Joe Robert making his thing happen. Going on the backstretch though. Trying to find the... This is the pass for P1 where it was made. Coming down out of 2. Going into turn 3. Looking on the inside of him. Gets around him on the front stretch. Oh, the 23 gets... I was right. The 23 got up in front of him though. Joe Robert starting to pull away a little bit. Gained almost a 10th that front stretch in the turn 2. 2 tenths now. As the 23 trying the high line, trying to get some speed built up. Joe Roberts starting to pull away from the field. Pretty much single file racing right now as the 48 and the 6 are battling it out for 8. Top 10 battles in between the 10 or the 8 or the 4 car of San Leota and the 8 car of Roy Grande. Or you want to Joey Burchett has only made it 2 spots since we last checked in on him. Sitting 14th right now. Definitely not the place that he must have been in, coming around from lap 113 or 112. And then scroll through our field real quick. 48 car and the 6 car going at it for 8. Yo, Sephora Sam Leota gets loose out of turn 4. Went out of turn 2. 48 on the door of the 6 car. And I know it's a truck, but I'm going to call it a car. Whatever. Vehicle. 48 going low, decides not to, goes high, follows suit behind. For Sam Leota looking low on the 48. Not quite able to get the job done as Joe Robert is now sitting a full second ahead of second place Mark Parkhurst. As the 42 gets loose at a turn 4. Rita sitting almost a second and a half back from P3. Almost 2 seconds now. Go ahead and check our field, how they're doing. Side by side racing, the 41 making a move on the 35. At 27? 41, 27 is a lap down, I believe. 41 might put the bumper to him a little bit. It's 27. Oh, let's look. 41. No. Oh, I might have nudged him a little bit. That might have thrown off his entry. 41 gets past him though. It's a 27. Lap down. Evanger Miller gets loose at a 4 as I cut to him there. Still the 7 of Kevin Stein sitting in 6, trying to bide his time as we come around to lap 119. 18, Joe Roberts took lap 119, sitting 2 seconds ahead of the field. Short track dominance. What's up, Brandon? How you doing, sir? I hope you're having a fantastic night. So, out of 24 drivers, the last one on lead lap is Pate Albin, who is sitting in 17th. Not for long, though, as the 18 looks to lap them in a few laps here. We're going to check through our field a little bit. Tony Frey and William Cameron. The 48 and the 4 going at it here for 9th. As Joe Barra a little bit further back, just behind him though, looking for that 10th place spot, trying to take it away from the 5 or the 4 of Sam Leota. So far, biggest mover tonight has been the 44 of Adam Chapman, after starting 24th, as a 4 gets loose there out of turn 4. The 22 almost made the pass in the 48, gets a little bit loose though, loses that run that he needs, as the 4 is going to slide job his way up in front of the 48, as the 22 gets left at the dry. 22 looking low on the inside of the 48. Is he? I don't know. I don't think he's going to have the run. He's going to slide up the track almost. Oh, as he gets loose, hits the wall!
The yellow flag is out.
Oh! Unfortunate. Yeah, there he was racing the 48 pretty hard, trying to get around him. A little too much throttle, got sideways, locked it down, and just bam into the outside wall. That would be caution number 10 at lap 124, coming to lap 125. Joe Robert going to come down pit lane, the 40, or the 23 as well. Joe Robert, Mark Parkhurst, 42 of Prita, Michael Ball. There you see Andrew Miller, Kevin Stein, Adam Chapman, Tony Frey, Sam Leota, William Cameron, Roy Grande Jr., Bo Dinger, and Joey Burchett, Todd Chase Jr., and Toll Owen coming in as well. Pate Albin going to come in this time by. Pate Albin will as well. Chad Wiggins will as well. Where does it put Ibarra? Ibarra is sitting 17th right now, as the 27 will take the wave around. Ibarra will take the 27 will take the lucky dog. The 22 is going to pit in this time by, as 35 follows in behind him. David Farner in the 81 and the 28 of Tom Shackelford. 16 of Elijah Barimi coming in as well. The number 3 car, 13 car, Justin Karatzas. I apologize. It's been alright. We had a good green flag run there, but virtually everybody just pitted. You had to, otherwise you wouldn't be able to compete with old tires. Joe Robert going to be our true leader once the 13 takes the wave around. Oh, Gary, you're here. Got a former truck driver, Gary Sack. Pack. And then we have Brandon Hughes, which is a Xfinity driver. Gary's an active Xfinity driver as well, just a former truck driver. Not sure about Brandon, wasn't here for that. But any 30 laps left. Yeah, 24 to go. I think it'll be coming to 23 when the caution, or when the green flag drops. No, 22, that's right. But seems like race has been pretty good so far. I mean, there was some hiccups near the start, but they were able to get like a good 40-ish lap run. 45-ish. I have to go back and look. But yep, there's the 65 of Pate Albin. The 13 will take the wave around. Joe Roberts to hold the outside. That's William Cameron. No, William Cameron. Mark Parkhurst will have to hold the inside. Be right back. Alright, pace car is off. 22 to go this time by. And away we
Green, green, green.
18, a good launch. Not almost a good as launch for the 23. 23 looking low on the 42. 38 of Michael Ball sitting right in front of the 40 of Andrew Miller. Andrew Miller at a turn number 2, getting a little bit loose there. It looks like as the 23 is about to get past the 42 on the outside. 42 on the outside coming out of turn 4. 23 going to slide up in front of the 42. Gets him a little bit loose there. 3 wide in the back. Who is that? Was that Toll? Yeah. Toll having a little bit of an internet issue there on the right behind, right in front of the 41 of Joey Burchett and Sam Leota. Joe Robert sitting 3/10 ahead of the field. Cold tires making them wonder. William Cameron gets a little bit loose out of turn number 4. Bo Dinger lurking behind him though. Still has that left front damage though. 20 to go this time by. Or sorry, 19 to go this time by. Out of turn 4, Joe Robert looking strong all night, sitting 4/10 ahead of the field. 6 of Tony Freight in the 44 of Adam Chapman. Almost got into it, looks like they're out of turn 4. This is the battle for 7th. Tony Freight on the inside of the 44 of Adam Chapman. Toll almost 11 minutes. Looks like they're cuts in front of the 48 of William Cameron. 44 had to slow up a little bit there out of turn number 4. Looks like these two will go side by side. A little farther back in the pack. 35. Oh, somebody sideways. Who is that? Joe Ibarra again. Sideways. Caution did not come out. Yeah, I just tried to go low in the 16. A little too much throttle. Spun it out. Luckily, the field had already gone past him. Keeps it off the wall, looks like. So good job to him. Back up in front, Joe Robert coming around, looking at 16 to go. Sitting almost 7/10 ahead of the field. Chad Wiggins put it in this time. He's already been bits. Tony Frey looking strong, plus 17, starting in or finishing sitting in 8th right now. And the 44 of Adam Chapman, plus 16, sitting 7th. Really, your real first battle is going to be between the 38, the 7, and the 40. Trying to fight it out for 4th. As the 20, or the 42 is trying to hold off these guys with 3rd. Top 5, top podium go really well today in the points. Top 5 would as well. Oh, the 40 gets loose at turn 4. Gets a little bit tail loose. Able to save it though, as the 44 looks to his outside. 44 going to go for the changeover. Not able to get it done. Falls back in behind the 40. Following in behind him there. Back up a little bit further front. 7 looking low on the 38 of Michael Ball. Not able to clear him though. 13 to go this time by. This Joe Robert was actually going to get in the backstretch and get ready to click. 12 to go, excuse me. Joe Robert click 12 to go this time by as we go get ready to go. Almost 10 to go. We're going to cycle through our field one last time. Right now, it's the 8 and the 29 battling it out for the top 10. 8 had to got a little bit loose at a turn 2. Looks like that are tight. Gonna sit in a little deep in turn 3, 4. Sam Leota tries to follow suit. Not able to keep it going. The 29 able to hold them off for another lap here at IRP. Kate Albin Not really fighting for position here because the position in front of him is like 4 car lengths ahead. But Joe Robert passes 22. Joe Barrett will be 1 lap down in the first of Lucky Dog as the caution comes out. 23 trying to get around him though. Trying to get back up there to the 18. Trying to go this time by. It's Mark Parkhurst losing steam. Unfortunate though. Joe Robert strong all night here in the short tracks. Mark Parkhurst is second, 1.1 seconds behind him. I don't know if he's got time. He's losing time too. Sam Leota, Roy Grande, and Joey Burchett going at it for 10th. Bo Dinger trying to hold on to a top 10 finish from getting into an incident early on in the race. 8 to go this time by. Almost 3 wide. Hey, Roy Grande just trying to keep his nose clean. Goes into turn 3. Not allowing the 4 to go up at all. It might have cost him a little bit of time on the outside. As the 4 gets loose into turn 4. Going around 6 to go this time by. The real show here. Caution is out of 4 into the wall. 8 car hits the inside wall. Oh no, no. Joe did not want to see that. That wasn't the yellow flag. Was it? No. The real caution was David Farnan going low on the inside of the 27. Hit a bump, got super tight, tried to lock it up, got sideways in front of the pack. Then chaos. Chaos always ensues. Sam Leota thought he could slide jump in front of the 8. It hard into the outside wall. Onanatolo and nowhere to go. Hits the 8. Goes up to avoid him. The 35 goes low to avoid him. Hits the 8 in the rear end. Puts the 8 into the wall. Sam Leota sliding across. 35 barely misses the 4 car coming across the track. 35. William Kinder. Oh, a little sandwich action there. But yeah, it looks like William Kinder in the pit lane this time. Tom Shackelford, Tony Frey, and Chad Wiggins have been in the pits for a while. This will be a green, white, checkered. And I think we only have 2 attempts, right? Come on, Brandon. Yeah, that was a... I don't know. That would have been the caution if Farnan didn't get loose. Alright, I just talked to the series Adam, Zach Bucher. We have 2 green white checkers, and this will be one of them. I think. It'll say up here at the top left whenever it gets ready. It does change everything. Mark Parkhurst has really good short run speed and a little bit of long run speed there if he can get in front of the 18. Joe's going to do everything he can to hold that lead. He'll probably start on the outside. I think we'll pull a slider. Yeah, Sam tried to do one there on the 8 car. That or he got super tight. I'm going to check one more time. That will... see if we have a green white checkered because it'll tell me, yep, green white checkered. 1 of 2. White, a white flag. 1 to green. So Robert going to take the inside. Mark Parkhurst on the inside. This is where the show happens. Michael Ball. You're thinking Michael Ball, huh? All right, pace car pulls off. And for the first green-white checkered, hopefully, and the only one, last time, and away, we go. 18, a good launch. 38 follows suit there. Good time between those two. 23 on the inside, trying to hold off and get up in front of the 23. 18 going down the backstretch, coming around. Turn at number 3. Wanting to see that white flag. White flag is collected as the field wrap. Nope, white flag still in the air. We're going to complete this run. Joe Robert coming out of turn 2. Joey Burchett crash. Andrew Miller. And away. We're about to watch a race. Michael Ball trying to go on the inside. Not able to get it done. Finish P2. Joe Robert wins at IRP. And the field wrecks behind them. While Joe does his, what are you doing, Joe? Do a burnout. Yeah, the 23 there, top of the screen, Mark Parkhurst. I don't know what he's doing, might be congratulating him, but either way, 8's gonna do his burnouts. And while that happens, let's go watch some last lap chaos. Alright, this is white flag. This is with the 40 car. Oh boy. Cooks it too hard, so does the 27 in front. Hits the wall, blows his engine. And then it said that Joey Burchett also crashed. Rolling turn 3, just lost the rear end. Into the wall. And then Joey Burchett, then let's go watch Barra. As you can see up there, ooh, that. Trying to find out who that is. 27. Yeah, the 27 and the 9 got into it. Yeah, 27 got tight. Net code prediction. Oh, man. And then the 9 hit the 16. 16 was able just to ghost right through him almost. Man, the 65 had a torn up race car. Will finish 10th. Joe Robert does his roundabouts. As we wait for him to pull up, gonna go ahead and pull up our third place finisher, Mark Parkhurst. Man, it is good to see you. How are you doing, my friend?
Oh, I am wore out. How are you?
I'm doing all right, man. You started in third and you finished in third, so not a bad showing. You got top 5 and a podium. Lit some laps today.
I'm pretty content with that. I thought I had something for Joe and I was in front of him, and just I made a couple mistakes. He got by and he checked out into his own zip code from there. So I thought I had the third best truck tonight behind him and Joey. I'm not sure what happened to Joey, but to bring a third place truck home in third, I can't be too upset with.
Yeah, man. I mean, good job tonight. You starting in third, finishing in third, and you did well last week too, didn't you?
Yeah, I was leading and then a caution came out and I got 4th.
Oh, well, still another top 5 to add to the board. Not a bad finish for you, my friend. I will let you shout-outs in and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night.
Yeah, shout out to you for broadcasting, first of all. Any friends or family that might be watching. I know my mom might have tuned in. Everybody that showed up, shout out to Joe for the win. One of these days I'm gonna beat him. I keep getting the strategy to get in front of him. Something happens every time so far, so I'll get him one of these days. But Man, I want that win in this league so bad. I didn't get one in ARCA last season, so redemption season here in trucks.
All right, man. Well, finish third tonight. Another top 5 to the board. Good luck next week, and I'll see you next week, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you.
Debbie. All right, go ahead and pull up our second place finisher. Michael Ball, starting at 6th and finishing second. Not a bad night, man. Walk us through what happened there at the closing laps of that green white checkered.
I was just hoping to get a good restart. I was praying that sorry. Just
It's all good, man.
I was sorry. I was hoping there was going to be a late race caution because I was in 4th, and if nobody pitted, I would have restarted on the outside, which I was kind of hoping, and that happened. I was actually really excited, and I knew if I got a good restart, I can get past the 42 and get alongside the 23 entering turn 1, and I had a really good corner, and I cleared him, and I was like, man, I'm gonna finish in the podium, which is nice because I really wanted one, and it happened. Pretty pumped, not gonna lie.
All right, man. Well, you finished second today after starting 6th with a top 5 to the board. I'll let you stats in and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.
Thank you. I like to give a big shout out to Ethan and Mirage SRR, everybody on that team, and you guys for putting the broadcast on, and the admins for making the league possible. And that's about it.
All right, man. Well, good luck next week, and I'll see you then.
Thank you. See you later.
All right, I'm gonna finish this out with Joe Robert. I'm gonna finish this out with Joe Robert, our race winner, starting in second, finishing in first. Man, walk us through the monstrous, almost 2-second gap you had there during that green flag run.
Well, you're talking like the last green flag run, right? 'Cause I don't remember much. Okay, so when I came in to take tires, I didn't even take tires until like lap 80. I was on the first set until like lap 80, and I saw that the lefts weren't wearing a bunch. I was like 4% down on the left sides on that first pit stop. I was behind Parkhurst. Parkhurst got a little bit loose. Got past him. The strategy was depending on if a caution came out, it was either to pit and get 2 or stay out. 4 tires just weren't an option, I think. Just due to the left front wear. My entire team took lefts and not lefts, took right sides only. For some, it worked out better than others. But I heard a lot of people took right sides. You just had to take right sides because it was just so difficult to pass that track position was way more worth it. And the lefts were hardly wearing anyway. So makes it that much more sense just to take rights with only 2% on the left front.
I mean,
I think that Parkhurst may have been sandbagging a bit on that final run. Maybe just trying to save a little bit of tire for the end. But I think Michael Ball might have been too, because he was quick at the end, but we'll take it.
I mean, yeah, you finished first. You won last week at Kansas, and an off week, and then you're back to a short track at Rockingham. You ready for your short track domination spree, as you want to call it?
Yeah, I love short tracks. I mean, I know that there's a lot of guys that are going to be threats. Joey especially. Joey Burchett is probably the best at the short tracks in the league, in my opinion. He's going to be tough. I did really good at Rockingham last time. I think that's like one track where I think I can genuinely outrun him on a tire run. Not sure about Parkhurst. I think Parkhurst is a little bit at saving his tires than Joey. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to some of these next few races. Like Rockingham's going to be good. I'm going to be honest though, Las Vegas, anyone can win that. It's like it still kind of has that super speedway-esque kind of
Feel to it.
running feel to it. Yeah, because like before the update, it was a drafting track almost.
Yeah.
Um, with the update, it's still kind of like that. Not nearly to that extent, but it is still very difficult to pass. Um, hard to make moves. You're going to be pack racing a bit on that, so it's going to be interesting. And then Summit Point, new road course. So we got 2 new tracks on the schedule within like 4 weeks. So it's cool.
I mean, yeah, get your second one of the season and another top 5, I think. So, good job on the win tonight, and look forward to seeing you next week. I'll let you get shout outs and enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah. I'll get the shout outs and then I have a quick announcement. So first off, shout out to all the teammates. Joe Ibarra, Michael Ball, good job on the second, buddy. And then Sam Leota, been also helping William Cameron recently. He got a 7th. I'm really proud of him for that. He's been running good the last few weeks, and I'm looking forward to see how he'll improve. Um, shout out to Emmanuel for painting the car. Looks great. We're gonna have a interesting throwback scheme though next week, so that's gonna be cool. Shout out to Advantage PC, all the other sponsors that I have on the side of my car. We got a ton of them, so maybe just put the camera on them a bit. um, all the friends and family who watch, SPRN and you and anyone else who puts on the show, and yeah, happy to get the win on the short track. It's gonna be tough in the season because it's nice to have it's nice to be safe early, or like that you're gonna be in the playoffs, but you know want to get my competition figured out for those playoffs. Long time away. I mean, not until February, but those playoff races are gonna be interesting. And here's the announcement. And you know what? You already know this, Jacob.
Do.
But all right, for those of you who are fans of me commentating or whatever, we're going to be doing my last scheduled commentary race for RRL because I might pop up spontaneously here and there, but this is going to be the last scheduled commentary that I'm going to do as of right now. It's going to be the Cup race at Rockingham. So throwback weekend for Rockingham. I'm going to be running a cool throwback car. Ethan has a really cool throwback car as well. We're doing a little thing with each other, but yeah, look for me there. I'll be here in the booth at Rockingham for the Cup race.
All right, man. Well, I gotta talk to you after this, but all right, man. Looking forward to seeing you next week up here.
Yeah, give me a shout whenever the live's done.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
All right, that will end the race here in the Back of the Game podcast, a 1-50 in the Asylum Click Truck Series. So far, here will be your race results. Joe Robert winning, Michael Ball second, Parker's third, Prita fourth, Stein fifth, Chapman sixth, William Cameron seventh, Toll Owen eighth, Grande ninth, Albin 10th, Bodinger 11th, Mark Sturvels 12th, Joey Burchett 13th, Todd Chase 14th, Andrew Miller 15th, Ibarra 16th, Farnan 17th, Leota 18th. Give me 1 second. Elijah Barimi 20th, Tony First finishing 19th, though. Shackelford 21st, Kinder 23rd, and Carras 24th. Want to thank everybody for tonight. Appreciate everybody coming out, hanging out, having a good time. So we'll see how this fares next week, man. Hopefully some better, or not next week. Next week will be an off week though, so it will be no racing. Tomorrow we have the Cup Series. It will be at Pocono for 75 laps. Looking forward to tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Stay safe. Make good choices. Have a good night. Thank you for watching the Southern Broadcast Race Network.